Good morning. I'm still reporting on treason in the White House. I've been very concerned with the report of a security breach in President Trump's first military mission that he approved. This most likely means there is a traitor in the midst of Trump's core team. The January 29th raid sending SEAL Team 6 to penetrate an al-Qaeda compound in Yemen was done under the tightest need-to-know security procedures as far as the military goes. But someone tipped the targets of the raid off because even though it was a moonless night, as soon as SEAL Team 6 hit the ground, they were met with ferocious resistance. As a result of the intense firefight, SEAL Team 6 member Ryan Owens was killed and 2 other SEALs were wounded. In addition, 23 civilians were killed and a $90 million Osprey tilt-rotor aircraft was destroyed. This was a very unusual outcome for a SEAL raid. Everything is done to keep the operation secret, especially among the military side of the operation. As a result, when I first heard the news, there was one person who immediately fell under my suspicion. Someone on the new White House staff who has no experience working in a classified secure environment and no appreciation for the military or how determined they can be to investigate the source of a security breach. My prime candidate would be Reinhold Richard Priebus. Reince Priebus grew up in Wisconsin. His dad was a union electrician. He took his law degree at the University of Miami Law School. While studying for his law degree, one of the part-time jobs he worked at was as an intern at the NAACP Legal Defense Fund in California. In 2007, Priebus was elected chairman of the Wisconsin Republican Party at age 35, the youngest person to hold that position. Even then, he was fronting for the establishment. He worked to bring Wisconsin's Tea Party movement together with the mainstream Republican organization. Although Priebus played a role in stopping the Never-Trumpers from running a third-party candidate in mid-May last year, just as Trump was sealing the Republican nomination, his role in criticizing Trump throughout the process creates significant doubt as to whose side he is on. In early 2015, after Trump's widely misinterpreted comments about Mexico emptying their jails of murderers and rapists, see SR 471, Carter Banned Immigrants 2, Priebus reportedly gave Trump a stern 40-minute lecture. Trump had to take it at that critical juncture. He needed Priebus. In December 2015, Priebus criticized Trump's proposal to temporarily suspend Muslim immigration until proper vetting could be put in place. Priebus was quoted in the Washington Examiner, "I don't agree." In August 1st, 2016, after Trump responded to criticism by the Muslim father of deceased Army Captain Humayun Khan, Priebus was quick to take the bait and join the MSM in criticizing Trump again. On October 7th, 2016, when the Washington Post released Access Hollywood's video, thinking that would surely sink Trump's candidacy, Priebus advised Trump to get out of the race entirely. Now remember, this was nearly 3 months after Trump's nomination and only a month before the general election. On November 13th, 2016, just 5 days after Trump's long-shot victory, I was shocked when President-elect Trump announced Priebus as his choice for White House Chief of Staff. To me, Priebus remains loyal not to Trump, but to the Rhino branch of the Republican Party. Rhino stands for Republican in name only. This is essentially the globalist wing of the party, and that's where the really big money is, including that of the George Soros family. That wing would include characters such as Senator John McCain, Senator Lindsey Graham, former Republican presidential nominee Mitt Romney, and Speaker of the House of Representatives Paul Ryan. Trump surely realizes that he has placed himself right smack at the center of a worldwide war between the globalists and the nationalists. See SR 543, The New Three-Sided Struggle. Interestingly, former Goldman Sachs wealth manager Anthony Scaramucci, who is vying for the position of Director of the Office of Public Liaison and Intergovernmental Affairs, is one of the few high-level appointments Trump will probably make who appears to be firmly in the globalist camp. He is a member of the Council of Foreign Relations. He is also a member of the World Economic Forum and speaks at their annual meeting in Davos, Switzerland. But that's another story. Trump obviously feels Scaramucci is a Trump spy in the globalist tent, but it may be the other way round. My working theory is this need to know information about the upcoming raid was most likely divulged accidentally at one of the near-continuous Oval Office meetings where only the core team of Trump advisors were present. So although this is obviously not a firm indictment of Priebus and excludes no one else in Trump's inner circle, it's where I would point the FBI and DIA, Defense Intelligence Agency, to start looking. Of course, another possibility is someone close to Trump who he may have run into after the decision was made where he let it slip. However, after his first week as president, Trump showed a new sense of appreciation for the gravity of classified material. And for sure, he has been briefed extensively on the supreme urgency of adhering to the need-to-know concept. I'm still reporting from Washington. Good day.